You amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST Brotherhood reaction video. I'm starting to get sad. I'm starting to get sad when I'm recording these reaction videos because we just got over 20 episodes left and we are done. We are done with FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST Brotherhood. Now, ReZero will be taking over for FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST Brotherhood, and then after that, Vinland Saga, and then after that, I'm thinking of starting Overlord. So that looks like the progression of anime that we have on this channel. But even with those amazing anime on the horizon, I'm still sad. This has become like such a norm for my channel. It's gonna be weird when it's not here. I've loved this journey, and man, I can't help but be sad. But with sadness, I am very excited to see how this all ends. So I'm gonna stop talking. Press subscribe if you're new. Although if you're watching episode 44, I doubt you're new. But press subscribe anyway. If you haven't subscribed at this point, well, you kind of suck, because we're on episode 44 and you've watched this entire series without subscribing. I don't understand. Press subscribe. Let's jump into my first time of reaction to FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST Brotherhood, episode 44.
It's been a long time, huh?
Oh yeah, the Hohenheim.
Yeah.
So
I just remembered, Hohenheim hasn't seen Al in ages. He saw Ed, but Al wasn't there. I forgot about that.
I saw Pinocchio recently. She told me about your body.
Well,
Hey, there he is.
It's a bit awkward.
Mr. Ho, you think you could give us a hand for a bit?
Yeah, sure. Let's catch up later.
Oh, okay.
You did a hell of a job fixing up this old radio. It works better than it used to. It doesn't even pick up static now.
I'm really sorry. All this bad stuff happened because we stuck our noses in.
Don't say that. You've got to look at all the good stuff that's come from it. You guys exposed to corrupt fraud. People reacted badly at first, but take a look. Sounds good, huh? The whole town's working together to rebuild what we lost. And you guys are the ones that brought us together.
I'm gonna help build. Rose, can you take care of Winry?
Well, we might as well help too. You heard him, Yoki.
I'm eating.
Get up, Yoki, you son of a bitch.
Food will taste better once you've worked up an appetite.
Quit struggling.
I'm hungry now. Let go, please.
Why am I loving the Chimera so much, man? Damn it, this stupid show! This stupid show! It always makes me attached to people. Fuck FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST Brotherhood, man. It always does this. I know they're gonna die. They are 100% gonna die. They're those characters that they bring in to die. Like every season of Stranger Things, they always bring in a couple new characters that make you like them, and then They're doing it now. They brought in some new characters. Here's these Chimera. Are you all liking them? Now they're dead. Don't do this to me. I'm liking them more every episode. Don't do this. Please. Please. Don't FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST Brotherhood me.
Really? You mean that was your son back there?
I'm sorry if we interrupted. It's been a while, right? Maybe you should head back and talk.
I don't know. I left when he was just a boy and haven't seen him since. I doubt that he thinks of me as his father or trusts me. I'm not even sure what to say to him.
Hey, Dad! I'd like to work too. Here, let me carry those. Here you go.
That's a good point. You never think about how strong Ao is, because Ao is very strong. But if Ao had his normal body back, would that, I'm guessing that strength would vanish, right? His strength comes from his armor, right?
You okay in there? How's the water feel?
Amazing. It feels like an eternity since I've had a bath.
I'll leave some fresh clothes for you here.
Thank you so much, Rose. She's so nice to do all this for me.
Random.
I'm really impressed with you, Winry. Working as an auto-mail engineer, you're so independent for someone your age. So did you design Ed's leg?
That's right. That was back when we were just little kids, really.
That's amazing. You're the one who literally helped Ed get back on his feet again.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
So you indirectly helped me get back on my feet, too. I owe you just as much as I owe Ed and Al. I was desperate enough to believe Father Cornello.
It's weird seeing Winry as, like, a woman. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. It's sort of like the Game of Thrones effect. Like, when I watched Game of Thrones, you watch, like, Arya and Sansa, and, like, you watch them grow up from very young to, like, much older. And, although they're both very beautiful now, it's hard to ever look at them that way. Does that make sense? I don't know if this makes sense. It's like, so with Winry, it's the same thing. Like, Winry, you've seen, like the progression of Winry throughout the entire story. So for me, it's like, it's difficult to see her as a woman. Does that make sense? I don't know if I sound crazy. Like, she'll always be the, like, the young Winry. Same with Ed and Al. It's hard to see them, like, grow up. Or, like, look at them as older and more mature. I don't know if that makes sense.
Claimed that he could bring my boyfriend back to life, and I began to blindly follow it.
Oh yeah, the Rose boyfriend story.
Lucky for me, that's when Ed and Al showed up and proved that his miracles were just alchemy. Everything I believed in suddenly disappeared. I lost all hope.
You're smiling, though.
But then Ed got furious with me. He told me to stand on my own 2 feet.
He said that? He can be a jerk sometimes. I don't know why it's so difficult for him to be nice.
But he was being nice. That's just how much he cares. But you already know that, don't you? He helped open our eyes. Mine and the whole town's. We're learning to stand on our own.
That town has gone through so much. Like, holy shit. Like, the brutality that town has experienced is dark. The fact that they're the way they are now is very impressive.
Don't need any kind of miracle to do it. It's all thanks to Ed and Al. Ed.
She's dreaming over Ed.
Maybe it wasn't such a bright idea to follow those military guys. I have no idea where the hell I am.
We haven't seen Ed in 3 episodes.
Mr. Greed.
I love the way they've just introduced Bido back. Like, now Bido's back. Soldiers. So 3 episodes you haven't seen Ed. Now Bido's back.
The state has no interest in ethics. They're too much of a variable to use as a guideline. The third tenet is to prevent someone from creating their own army, General.
But they aren't human, are they?
Correct. They're like humanoid receptacles, powerful dummies that we can bond souls to. Not only are they immortal, they're mindlessly obedient. They are the world's most perfect soldier.
Mind if I ask you a question, sir?
Go right ahead.
You mentioned that souls would be bonded to them. Where do you plan on procuring these souls?
From rival lands, of course. Citizens from the countries we ravaged during the course of war. For one reason or another, the battlefield serves as a hunting ground for the collection of souls.
This place is evil! Pure evil! Why did I ever come here? Mr. Green would never be in an awful place like this!
An underground tunnel?
Uh-huh.
Well, you're wrong, but at the same time, god damn, I've missed my boy Ling! I've missed my boy Ling! Well, that's not really Ling, but I've still missed him. I feel like there's a lot, like, I don't know, there's a lot that's like, where characters' loyalties lies and where the final battle lines are going to be drawn is the one thing I'm not sure about now, where everyone's going to be going. I feel like it's fairly obvious about this other transmutation circle. We haven't seen Hohenheim this entire anime. Like, he's done nothing, which makes you think he's obviously been building that other transmutation circle. That'd be the only reason, and then with the tunnels and him walking from place to place and doing all these things, it's the only thing that makes sense. Otherwise, his whole story is just pointless, where he's just been walking around exploring places. So that's the only thing I can possibly think of, is that he's been doing that. It's the only thing that makes sense. And then, but everything else, I don't know. The bodies is one thing I have no idea about either. The boys getting their bodies
I've got a
back.
hunch that it runs under Lior. If it does, well, no, I'm positive it does.
Hold on now. Let's find someplace more private. So, it's a countrywide transmutation circle, and you plan on destroying it.
Yeah. So I was kind of shocked to find you here, Dad.
Surely he knows
I must have some good luck after all. We encountered a man who was identical to you in Central. I don't know how you're connected to him, but I'm guessing you at least know who he is, right?
Are you sure you want to know, Al?
He's gonna finally start telling him shit. About
Did
time.
it ever cross your mind I might be on their side? You've given away your entire plan. Aren't you the least bit worried I might leak it to them? I'm glad that you feel like you can still trust me. Thanks, Alphonse.
Sure.
Even though I left them, this boy still sees me as his father and actually trusts me. Now then, I suppose I owe my sons the same trust they've given me.
Yeah, about fucking time. Stop being the dad.
This won't be easy to explain. It would be for the best for Edward to hear it as well.
Actually, I hate to say it, but Brother has gone missing.
Are we ever gonna see Ed? Imagine if the anime ends without us ever seeing Ed again, and it's just like, what happened to Ed? And it just like cuts to him like frozen dead. Like it's just like, oh, okay, fair enough. Weird way to kill off the main character. But yeah, it'd be a crazy twist.
Next in line, please.
I'd like to make a withdrawal from the account of State Alchemist Edward Elric, his research account.
Are you the account holder?
I'm his representative, but I brought a letter of attorney.
Thank you for your business, sir.
This is the Bank of Amestris, Northern Branch. We've just had a very large withdrawal taken from State Alchemist Edward Elric's personal research account. No, he claimed to be his representative. Well, he was rather tall and very brawny.
Here, that should cover your medical bill.
Well, I could charge you more, but this'll do.
It better. You're already ripping us off, Doc.
How can you say that? It's reasonable when you consider the risks involved.
Sure, and as long as you guarantee that you're going to keep your mouth shut, then I'm not complaining.
Darius!
I guess they found us.
Yes, hello? Oh, you're soldiers. Do you need a physical?
We're looking for someone. Is this man your only patient? There's no one else?
There's one more resting.
Are you the only patient back here?
Yeah. Why are you asking? What's wrong?
Tell me, were you at the bank this afternoon? Don't move!
Hold it. Do you work at this doctor's office?
Slowly raise your hands above your head!
Have you seen anyone unusual frequenting the clinic lately? He's described as...
Right now! Show me your hands!
A red coat, blonde hair worn in a braid, and short.
Check it out! Harris! Harris, what happened to you? Come on, snap to! Harris! Cohen! Harris! What's going on? Hey, answer me!
Oh, damn. You just had to take him out on your own, huh? You're pretty reckless, kid. You haven't even fully recovered yet.
Don't treat me like I'm an invalid. My injuries are completely healed, and I'm revving at full throttle.
Full Metal Alchemist.
That's how you make an introduction. That's how you make an introduction. God damn, man! I've missed Ed. I've missed him. I've missed that blonde, short son of a bitch. I've missed it. Obviously, I'd never call him short to his face because you see what happens when you do. So to his face, he is incredibly tall and very handsome. But behind his back, that guy is so short, man. I missed Ed. Ah, that's an entrance. That's a really cool entrance. That was a really awesome scene. I like that. I like that with the music and everything. The way it was like just showcasing like his bottom jaw and how they like bit into that thing. That was awesome. Also, this picture of Winry is exactly what I was saying. You like have Winry, you know, woman, beautiful now, but still she's like playing with the ducks. You see what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if anything I say ever makes sense.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Damn.
Thanks for everything you've done, Doc.
Don't worry about it. Just hurry up and go.
We've had about all the trouble we can take for today.
That's all they're looking for? Someone with a red coat and a braid? Guess I'll have to make do with this look for a while.
Freeze!
Drop your weapons!
We took too long. Get your hands up in the air. Do it now!
Move it, kid! Those guys are dangerous!
Stay back or he's dead! Don't force us to blow this kid's brains out! I'll hotwire some wheels for us. Okay.
Hey, Gorilla, step on it!
Don't call me that!
Strive faster!
These guys are from Northern Command. We're never gonna ditch them. Ah! That was a little too close. How's it looking behind us?
Not good. They're right on us.
Damn it!
Hey, turn there! I've got an idea!
What?
Just shut up and turn!
This better be a good plan!
Just park the car as soon as we turn!
They turn!
Can anyone else hear that? It's like a crow. I keep hearing it. I'm not sure if it's coming from the damn anime. This was very different. We're now getting like a flipping car chase? Like a full-blown car chase in the snow? They're still in Northern Command. How far away is this from the city where Owl is at now? Are they miles away? When it's gonna take episodes for them to meet, like ages, right?
They turn! What?
Vanished?
How? Where did they go? They must have turned on that street up there. Move it!
Phew. And you doubted me.
Yeah, well, can you change it back into a normal car now?
And why's that? I think this car looks cool as hell.
Just change it back. Please, we're begging you.
Yeah? You guys got a problem with my sense of style?
You don't have any.
They're not wrong. It looked awful, alright, Ed? It looked awful.
So I guess this means we're drifters again.
I'm just saying, they turn a corner, there's no cars on the road other than one. You'd think they would at least maybe check it out, especially one that looks like that. What the fuck, man? It's not like it's inconspicuous.
Yeah.
I never should have dropped my guard around Kimberly. Talk about a setback. And Al, I hope he was able to safely find Winry.
Nah.
Hey, Full Metal. Quit spacing out. So what's the next plan of action?
Well, let's see. The first thing I need to do is meet up with Al. He should be with Dr. Marco by now.
Well, where are they?
You do know how to find them, right?
If I were Al, where would I go? Come on. Think.
Why did Al go there in the end? And I can't remember.
Still awake?
Yeah, sorry. It's just a lot. You were a slave and now you're a philosopher's stone?
Yeah, right. Can't say I blame you if you don't believe me. I doubt I would. I know how impossibly far-fetched that it sounds. You'd have to be crazy to believe it.
I have a theory. Could be completely wrong, could be bang on the money. If he's a Philosopher's Stone, and they're trying to get a Philosopher's Stone to bring their bodies back, and the whole reason they did this was to bring their mother back, could it still be possible to bring their mother back? Could their father trade places with their mother? Is that possible?
Well, I guess I'm crazy then, because I do believe you.
Do you really? That was fast.
To be honest, it kinda scares me. And besides, my situation's kind of far-fetched too. So, what's it like not being able to die?
Well, I'm not gonna lie and say it doesn't come in handy. But it's not worth watching everyone I love die before me.
Like Mom. Wait, if you're a Philosopher's Stone, you don't have a normal human body, right? So does that mean Ed and I?
Aren't exactly normal humans either?
Yeah.
You don't have to worry, Al. It's true that I have a Philosopher's Stone fused to my soul. But not even that can change the fact that I am a human being. Although, my look-alike beneath Central, his body is like a leather bag that's patterned after mine.
A leather bag?
More or less. And if we can destroy that leather bag, then we can defeat what's inside.
That makes sense. Oh, I almost forgot. Look at this. They're gonna do the same thing to Amestris that they did to Xerxes, aren't they? We've gotta hurry and stop them. It's almost complete.
Oh, I'm impressed. You've really done your homework. This is a reverse transmutation circle, huh?
Destroying the tunnel seems like the best way to thwart them. And since it runs under Lior...
That's not a good idea. They've got an immensely powerful homunculus named Pride watching over the tunnel.
But still, we've got to try before it's too late.
For all we know, they might have already completed the circle.
Then why are you so relaxed?
Because it's not yet time.
Huh? How do you know?
Look up, son. You're too busy looking down when you need to look up.
Huh?
If you want answers, that's where you'll find them.
Up? The sky? You mean the sun god Leto?
The man in Central is waiting for the day of reckoning.
The Bido thing is very weird. Or Bido, however you pronounce his name. Why have they just done this? Why have they just thrown this character in? It's very random. If it doesn't have some sort of conclusion, this was like a really just random filler story they've just thrown in. It's so bizarre.
Is he doing this to me? What did I do to deserve it?
Well, this is fun. Most people tend to curl up and cry. It's about time that someone actually fights back. I do appreciate the chance to kill my boredom.
The ultimate shield? And your voice sounds like... What the hell? You! How dare you imitate Mr. Greed?
Excuse me? I'm no imitation. My name is Greed.
The Avaricious.
You got it. I want everything you could possibly think of. I want money and power and women. Sex, status, glory.
You demand the finer things in life! You can't. How could you be?
All right. Who are you?
It has to be. You are Mr. Greed. But how can you look like someone else?
I asked you who you are. Now tell me.
It's me! I'm your friend, Bido! You haven't been gone from Dubleth long enough to forget!
You're from Dubleth. Oh, now it makes sense.
You remember me?
Afraid not. You must have been buddies with the previous Greed.
But I thought...
Sorry, pal, but you and I have never even met.
But, Mr. Greed, I'm your friend.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. I am sorry. honestly. What the hell?
What have you done, Greed? Are you determined to prove you're a monster? What kind of sick creature would kill his own friend?
He wasn't my friend.
Then why do you remember him? And are you gonna try and tell me Beto was just making everything up?
Those are the last Greed's memories. They're not mine!
Then why are you in so much pain? Pull yourself together, Greed. I'm warning you. I'll take my body back if you drop your guard.
They aren't mine. Father purified me and purged the old Greed's memories. Those memories aren't a part of me anymore.
No, you're wrong, Greed! It's not that easy! They'll always be a part of you! You can't just erase them from your soul! They were the only part of you that you chose! Look at them! Can you not hear their souls crying out? You abandoned them! Your real family! You threw them away like trash! Fool! If you turned your back on something you wanted, you don't deserve to call yourself free!
Damn! Ling is spot on with that last statement. If you turned your back on something you wanted, you don't deserve to call yourself Greed. That is a brilliant fucking thing to say. Because it is so spot on. Isn't it? It's spot on. My God, man, that Ling and Greed battle for control. But no, it wasn't even a battle for control. It feels like Ling can take control at any point. He's just trusting Greed in a weird way, right? How bizarre. Is there an after credit scene? The episode ended quite early, so it makes me think there could be. Let's have a look. Do you have a little look?
I think
there is indeed, my friends. So here we go. That was an awesome scene, by the way, between Ling and Greed there.
I think you'll enjoy this one. I was just a bit older than you are the first time I read it. It's about an adventurer who travels the world. What is it?
Why would they be so on edge? It's strange.
Who is it?
What the fuck? The thing is, it's so easy to just assume that Ling has taken his body back. But I don't think Ling has. The voice, the scream, that grunt that we just heard there, that was Greed. That was Greed's voice actor. I don't think Ling's taken his body back. I think Greed's remembered. We know that Bradley has killed Greed many times before. So Greed obviously has a conflict with Father's interests and everyone else. As much as they want to Greed on their side because he's so powerful and strong, Greed keeps letting them down. So this was his other chance. They repressed all his memories and hoping that he would fight for them, and he was. Until it looks like Ling's managed to open up those floodgates again, and the Greed that we knew, who was fighting them, is back. I feel like, since Greed is first introduced, he becomes a character that is really likable, really interesting, and very well done. And he just maintains that throughout the entire anime. And having him come back and then him combining with Ling, at first is like, you're kind of sad because Ling is a brilliant character and you feel like you've lost him. But at the same time, you really do just have a brilliant, like, it's a brilliant story. It's very well done. I love Ling and I've always liked Greed. It's very well done. The only thing is we know Greed can't beat Bradley. That's a fight he's not going to win. So charging in there, I don't know what he aims to gain from that situation. I'm glad it's finally happened because I wanted Greed to turn. I wanted our boy Ling back. And it looks like that's exactly what we're going to get. Man, I am so excited for episode 45. I am so excited. This was a really good episode. A very strong episode. All the stuff with Ed, all the stuff with Father and Ao, and now Ling and Greed. A very, very strong episode. I cannot wait for the next one. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, be sure to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment down below, and do not forget, all Unblurred reactions, as usual, are available on Patreon. $1 a month, that's all it is. And you get access to everything. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.